Oh, we're on. Oh, sorry. Broken. It's, little pork there. Pork! It's broken. Okay, here's what we found out here. Let's go back to the hood here. We'll go over everything, okay? We'll go over everything. Okay? Now, to review, here we go. We'll get a little tittage there. Okay, here. This valve cover, or whatever the hell it is, this thing. The gasket definitely needs to be changed. But that you could leave, it's just going to leak, and that's all. The oil leak we saw underneath could be the front main seal. It looks like it's from that general area, but then again, with any oil leak, there's no way to tell. Okay. In this thing, that's where you put the oil in. You get a little smoke coming out, which is blow-by.
What do you mean you put the oil in?
This is where you refill. Like if you drain the oil, you refill.
Oh, okay.
We have smoke in here, which is blow-by from the cylinders, which means it's just old, basically. You know. So what we're getting at is also I didn't see any oil splashing around in there like I see on my car, which may be normal to this, may not. It depends on where the oil galleys are, and hopefully if there is one there, it's not plugged and we just can't see it. So let's put this back. There we go. Okay, what else do we see? Okay, we got, this is a 2.8 liter V6. We got 1, 2, 3 spark plugs here. Now down here, you might want to get this on tape there, buddy. We got the 3 spark plug wires here. Down here is some kind of distributor, something or other. It could be electronic, I don't know. I don't know much about this car, so I don't know. Anyway, we have 3 here. We see 3 wires running all the way to the back. Okay, let's look at the back. It's broken back there. Nah, I gotta see from this angle here, buddy. Get a good angle. Well, I see the fuel injectors, but for some reason, I just can't see where the fuck those things are going. They're going in here, down somewhere there. I don't fucking know. Figure it out. Mister, I can change spark plugs and oil and shit. We're gonna fuck something up and break it. Then you call Jay. Jay, fix this! Jack, fix this. Okay, so we found that. Now the oil leaking underneath, we went over that. We looked at the coolant, that was green but should be changed like all the other fluids. Checked the transmission fluid, didn't smell burnt. It looked still red, but it probably should be changed, but Mr. Tits here is going to leave it. Power steering I checked, it's topped up, the fluid still looks good. Smell it, I didn't do that. I think it smells okay. It doesn't smell burnt, which means that it's okay. We didn't check tire pressure. We didn't check any other shit like that. I think it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. You gotta put the door back together. Put
the door back.
I can just throw the shit in there and worry about it later. Anyways.
No.
We checked that. This bushing here, this rubber bushing has a crack in it. It's okay for now, but once again, that's another thing that you can change. I did a squeeze test on the hoses. They all felt okay. This one felt a little strange. If there's anything to change, it's probably this one here, this hose. Okay, the belt, if this pops, you're gonna lose everything, but it seems like it's in good shape. It's tension nice. and it doesn't look like it's worn out. No cracks or anything in it. There's a little bit, but you know, it's to be expected. It looks like it's okay. The brakes we haven't tested yet, except we know it'll stop a little bit. And the parking brake supposedly works. What else did we see? Okay, we looked at the exhaust. I didn't see any holes in the exhaust pipe. We checked it all the way back. It sounds like shit, like an automobile should, so we'll just leave that alone until it finally dies. What else did we do? Looked at the alarm. That, we don't know. I think it's making like a buzzing noise. We had the siren run like once or twice, making a buzzing noise. I think the relay is dirty or shot or something like that. So when Mr. Titsia gets the car, we'll take care of that. What else do we have? This thing here is broken for the recovery tank on the coolant. That we gotta fix. We didn't check the Smurf juice for the window. I don't even... Oh, there it is. It's over there. Right next to the battery there. What the fuck is that rusty thing? I didn't even see that before. That's probably a control box for the alarm. That's probably what that is. Anyway, we checked the oil. It doesn't look too horrible, but once again, it hasn't been changed since '97. We checked all the lights. All the headlights and turn signals and whatnot works. Reverse lights worked. The high mount brake light, that's burned out. We got to change that, okay? One of the bulbs underneath the dash on the driver's side, we have to change that. In the trunk, that bulb there we got to change, and the license plate bulb, that also has to be changed. What else did we see? We looked at the AC. I don't hear a relay click, I don't hear that compressor engage, nothing. Supposedly we found out that we need, I'm just going to close this hood here, we need the engine running for the vents to actually shift between all the different levels. And what else did we have to do? I didn't see any trunk latch or anything like that. We didn't even look for it really. Looking at the window now. Hello. Looking at the window now, and here, it's exactly the same as my car. We got that plastic bullshit thing, and instead of a crank, you got a motor here. Now we got a multitude of problems. There's some device down in here, at the bottom of the door, which I think should be connected to some bracket that's mounted to the window. With that, you know, you just raise that up and down, and the motor cranks that plastic shit back and forth. The motor, on the other hand, probably has a problem. The switch on the door, okay, it'll activate the motor in the down position. When you go to push it up, it won't run it, okay? The switch on the driver's side won't do anything, okay? We also found that the brightness control for the dash and all that kind of shit, if you put that all the way up, he's giving me the finger. If you put that all the way up, the interior lights stay on, just like in my car. But he didn't tell me that. Anyway, what else do we have? The power door locks work. There's no problem with that. The doors sometimes don't open when you open them, but that's like, just don't worry about it. Short of that, I think we've pretty much covered everything. And the fuse panel is located in the glove box, actually. There's a light, by the way, too. The fuse panel is in here. There's one fuse missing, so we know. That's for the ABS or fog lights. It's missing, just leave it alone. What else? The cigarette lighter thing doesn't work. The wires were cut on it. The harness is still there, but the wires were snipped. The socket probably has to be replaced. Unless we remove it, try to solder new wires on it and connect it up that way. The power antenna is somehow disconnected, but it don't work anyway, so you're better off just leaving it that way and not even worrying about it. Anything else interior that we found? We know that the rear defroster, at least it puts a load on the engine, so it does turn on. We don't know if it works or how well. The horn works. Tilt steering wheel works. And, I think that's pretty much it. I think we covered just about everything else. So basically, the main issues are change all the fluids, a couple of gaskets maybe, and the bolts and the miscellaneous other shit. So when we're ready to do it in January or whatever, then we'll go watch this tape and we'll tackle it from there. All right, well, once again, you know, we don't have any new products this time, but I would like